Hey Scorpio, this read is for you guys. Let's jump on in, we'll get started here. We'll see what the universe has to say to you guys today. So universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio? And they're falling all over the place. She's eager to get going, I think. So I have conflict and defeat, recognition and reward, transformation, awareness, and solitude. So that solitude and awareness for me are definitely tying in with the transformation card, and taking time to reflect on your situation and what you're going through. I have rest and rejuvenate, firm foundation, shadow, stand your ground, and balance. Yeah, so I feel like we're talking about sort of taking back control of our lives. So like maybe you're in a spot where things just aren't working for you. You're not particularly happy. It might be in multiple areas of your life. And I feel like the cards are talking about making a change. Taking your destiny back into your own hands. And doing something that's going to make you enjoy life again and be happy again. I feel like that rest and rejuvenate is talking about sort of recharging your batteries and deciding what path you want to take. So I feel like there's conflict in the household too. So I got the Five of Wands here, and the Five of Wands can represent conflict. If you can see that card, everybody's fighting. I got the King of Cups, and I got the Page of Pentacles. To me, I get a person vibe off of them. Sometimes it's more energy, but this time I feel like they speak to individuals, to your partner, to your child. Like everybody's arguing a lot in the household. I have the Temperance card here, and the Temperance card can represent a balance between emotion and logic. And the Five of Wands, it doesn't just speak of conflict, it also talks about dealing with conflict, and using diplomacy. I feel like this might be a recommendation to sort of step in with these issues that are going on and making everybody sit down and have a conversation and deal with it. And just changing what's going on in the household, changing the vibe, changing the way that everybody's speaking to each other and interacting, because it feels like everybody's just snarking at each other. I have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands represents setting down a solid foundation for a happy home life. So that's also why I feel like it's speaking to taking control of the situation and sort of mediating what's going on here. That's definitely what I'm seeing in the cards here. I got the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm feeling like that's you. Like you're the mama bear here, having a look after things. I have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups can represent being stuck. To me, I feel like it's a warning to not allow this to continue, because if you do, everyone's just going to be stuck in the negativity. Nothing's going to get better. I have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles represents new beginnings. And then I also have the Nine of Pentacles, which speaks of abundance. It can speak of financial abundance, but to me, it's speaking of happiness. And I have the Ten of Pentacles, which speaks of abundance as well. I think you're going to have to take control of things to find peace and abundance in the household, because left up to the other two, I think it's just going to be more arguing. So I have the Devil card here. A lot of times he'll speak to a person. In this, he does not speak to a person to me in this read. He speaks of an energy. And allowing this to continue is that it's going to be destructive to the household, it's going to be destructive to the family. I have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords can represent feeling confused, feeling trapped, feeling stuck in negative thoughts, emotions, maybe fear or anger, and having trouble finding clarity in the situation. And I feel like that's where everybody's at. Everybody's stuck. I feel like the child is stuck in this cycle. Maybe confused, not able to express how they're feeling. I feel like your partner is in the same boat, probably exasperated with the child. I feel like you're going to have to be the voice of reason in this situation to bring a balance back to the household and even give and take. I have the Page of Cups, which represents good news, and cups represent emotion. So I feel like you being able to take control of this, I feel like the Page of Cups speaks to the potential of the happiness of the situation, being able to bring closure, being able to bring peace back into the house. I have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands can represent feeling overburdened and overwhelmed. And I feel like that also speaks to this as well. And you having to deal with it all, sort of resting on your shoulders. I feel like you're the only one who can find clarity in the situation. But I have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands represents new beginnings. So I feel like there's definitely a potential for a new beginning there. I have the Two of Pentacles, which can represent balance, finding balance between, sometimes it's work and home life, but I feel like it's balance. I feel like these two pentacles are the King and the Page. So bringing balance back to them, so that they're able to talk to each other. I have the Five of Swords, which can speak of selfish or short-won victories. To me, I feel like it ties into these two, the Page and the King, and their arguments, and someone winning, but it really just does more damage in the end because somebody feels like they've lost. And I feel like it builds up resentment, and it just makes this even worse, and we go round and round and round. I have the Empress. To me, she speaks of you and of nurturing, of calming these two down, of bringing sanity back. This speaks of chaos in the household. And that's just a whole lot of stress that nobody needs. But I feel like you're the guiding light here. You're the logic. You're the clarity. You're the one who can bring everything back into balance. I feel like that's what the Ace of Wands is saying too. Like it's in your hands. That capability of bringing peace back into the household. That capability of bringing a new beginning. I have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, to me is a lot like the Five of Cups. I feel like it's a warning in this to not allow things to fester and continue the way that they have been. I have the Judgment card, and I sometimes think of her as the Karma card. And when she comes up, she usually speaks of getting back what you put out into the world. And I think it speaks of this situation and of the healing. And you being the Empress in this, and you bringing healing to your family, you putting the effort in, the nurturing, the loving, the kindness, the understanding. And I think in that, you're going to get back this Ten of Cups, this abundance in the home life. I feel like it's going to be an emotional victory. I feel like that's what the Knight of Cups is speaking to in this read. I have the Strength card here. To me, she also feels like you. Like you're very strong. I'll show you the card here. She's got a lion by the chain there. So very strong lady, lots of strength, taming that lion. I feel like that's part of what you're going to have to do. I feel like the King of Wands is speaking to that lion in here. And that fiery emotion, that tendency for them to argue. I feel like it also ties into your partner. And you might have to rein them in as well, to make sure that nobody's going overboard. Everybody gets their side heard. Everybody gets understanding. And everybody wins in the end. I have the Six of Swords as well, and the Six of Swords speaks of moving from stormier times into calmer ones. So to me, again, that's a positive aspected card on this situation and the potential for change. I have the Star card. To me, she represents both hope and clarity in this read, and I feel like the hope comes from clarity, and the clarity I believe that you're going to find when you all sit down as a family, and talk through these issues and work through these issues in a constructive way, not in a King of Wands way, but in a more constructive and Empress way and understanding. So I have Triumph, Harmony, and Discontent and Boredom, and I feel like that discontent and boredom is speaking to what's going on right now in this situation right now. I feel like being able to be that Empress, to bring that change about in your family, that's where you're going to get the triumph, and that's where you're going to find the harmony in your life again, harmony in the household. I feel like there's so much potential for the situation to heal and get better. I feel like Mama Bear is going to have to spearhead this one. Alrighty guys, that's what the cards are saying to me today. I hope you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to like and subscribe. If you're not already part of the Tarot Harmony community, we would love to have you. Take care.